Okay, it's making me wobble.
Now, I'd have thought something that's like over 1,000 years old you don't sell.
We just spent an hour walking up the wrong side of the beck.
So we've come to, I think it's called Kinside Stone Circle. It's in the Ennerdale Bridge area. It's the saddest little stone circle I've ever seen in my life. It's not any sort of Stonehenge.
Everything is misted up because we were absolutely drenched. But look at this. What do you think of it?
Oh, it's beautiful. It's going to be the quickest visit ever.
Right, so what was that called?
So on the map it says it's called Kinside Stone Circle, but then when we on Google Maps it's called Blakely Raised Stone Circle. So but yeah, on the Lakes 100 it's called Kinside Stone Circle.
I'm pretty sure that when we did a video a couple of years ago where we ended up in Eskdale for New Year and we got sent home on New Year's Day because a new lockdown legislation came in, and we stopped at a place on the west coast just for a quick walk and said, this is gorgeous around here, we need to come back, and this is exactly where we are. So we literally stopped 2 seconds away from a stone circle last time and had no idea. That's the beauty of something like this map. It shows you what there is. Because we came down here thinking, this looks nice, we'll stop here, and got out and had a little walk. We had no idea that there was an ancient stone circle literally 50 metres away from where we stopped.
So we're in St Mary's Church in Gosforth, and we're coming to see the Gosforth Cross. Apparently it dates back to the 10th century and has scribings from Nordic Viking times. So yeah, I'll show you now.
Don't get too excited about seeing Olaf's Church for much longer. It's the smallest church in England, but it's for sale.
So we've just been to St Olaf's Church, which is over 1,000 years old. It's the smallest church in, I don't know in what, but it's a small church. And it's got a for sale sign on it. Now, I'd have thought something that's like over 1,000 years old you don't sell.
It's a good job it's only a short drive into Wasdale Head, isn't it? On a serious note, any reason to drive into Wasdale is a good reason, because Wasdale is amazing. So we've just been into the shop at Wasdale Head to get the dog a water bowl because I ran over it in Buttermere. And what did the woman say?
They're not selling the 1,000-year-old church because that's the school.
So that tiny little building, and I was like, ooh, why is it for sale sign and why is it closed? And
Get up!
oh, dog's rolling in somehow. The church, you have to get to the end, to the Wasdale Head Inn, and then turn right down a little footpath.
Hidden desires, so
It's funny because Sarah said, did you see the stained glass windows? I said, no, there wasn't any stained glass windows, all boarded up. Did you see this? Did you see that? No. Right, okay. Says it's open every day. Everyone's welcome. It's locked. Church might be shut, but the views aren't bad. So there you've got Great Gable, meant to be Britain's best view from the summit of that. You then have Kirkfell here, and what's that one called up there? Pillar. You've got Pillar up there. In between Pillar and Kirkfell, you've got the Blacksail Pass. Go up to the top of that, look over the other side, and you'll see Ennerdale Valley and Ennerdale Youth Hostel. Right, do you remember me pointing out the pass? We can walk up to the Blacksail. What's it called? Yeah, up to the top of the Blacksail Pass. Well, that's the route you need to take for Ritson's Force. And after about 10 minutes walking uphill, you can hear it. Right, we're a bit stumped here. We haven't brought the map up on the walk with us, so we assumed Ritson's Force was a waterfall. There isn't a waterfall. There is a stream with a bit of rapids now and again, but no waterfall. So we're now thinking Ritson's Force is the stream forcing its way through something. But the landscape here is amazing. We're at the bottom of Pillar. I've just realised I've had my noise cancelling filter on my microphone for God knows how long, so if it sounds a bit weird, hopefully I sound a bit less weird now. Right, gotta be honest with you here. We have just spent over an hour walking the wrong side of the beck. And I was going to say it was wasted, but it's not wasted because we've seen some amazing scenery. But we did spend over an hour walking the wrong way. So don't go up the Blacksail Pass. When you go past the shop and the pub at the Wasdale head in, you'll come to a little stone bridge. We turned right and went past that bridge. No, you go over that bridge, then turn right, and it's about 10 minutes up the hill, not an hour up the wrong side of the hill.
Don't follow Google Maps because Google Maps takes you to the wrong side of the hill.
Anyway, let's go and see the Ritson's Force. Now we know what it is.
I just want to say that we get lost and do everything wrong so that you don't have to.
It's now 6:15. We don't know where we're staying, so we're hoping and praying that Wasdale National Trust campsite have got a spitter pitch, because we planned to go to Eskdale tonight and start from there in the morning, but we just wasted an hour seeing a beautiful landscape, so I think we deserve a beer and some food. So we found the campsite at 7:30. The National Trust site in Wasdale. Reception closes at 2:30 in the afternoon. What is all that about? So we've come to a site in Nether Wasdale. We've been here before. I can't remember the name right now, but I'll put it on the screen. It's a cracking site and I'm glad we ended up here. So we're going to have a couple of beers, a little bit of food, and just switch off. See you in the morning. We've had a beautiful morning in this campsite, and to top it off, Rishi Sunak's been kicked out. Today we're going to head further south in Cumbria, and hopefully this weather will last, because I've got my shorts on.
really enjoyed this week so far. I feel like a proper tourist. We've not just come to the same old places that we always go to, going up a fell or walking around a lake or eating chips and drinking in a pub. We've been to places we'd never even think of going and didn't know existed. And it's just took us to like every single sort of area in the Lake District, hasn't it?
Yeah, we've stopped at a place that isn't on the map to stop. We've driven through here a number of times and admired it, but sometimes there's places on these routes where you just have to stop and take in the view.
Yeah. We've just arrived at Ulford Bridge. The drive here from Eskdale was absolutely stunning, so it's worth coming just for that. But it's a really pretty setting with well, it recommends on the map to come and have a picnic here. It's a bit early for a picnic for us. We've just had sausage butties at the campsite, but yeah.
So there's places like this that seem insignificant when you're looking at lots and lots of places to visit. But little places like this can't be ignored, because this is an absolute beauty of a spot. We've driven past this hundreds of times, going to Eskdale, Wasdale, all that type of stuff. And we've always said, oh, that's a nice bridge, we should park up there one day. And this map has forced us, no, well not forced, encouraged us to stop here. I'm glad we did now. Hodge Close, who knew? Never heard of it. The road coming down here is extremely narrow and very long, so if you've got a big vehicle or that gives you anxiety, don't bother. But early impressions, this looks a bit special. Anyone who knows me remotely well knows I don't have a head for heights. This is... oh God, get that dog away from the edge. This is impressive, but it's butt clenching. So this is Hodge Close Quarry. It's oh God, it's making me wobble. If you've lost £20 near Hodge Close recently, you've just bought me and Sarah a couple of pints tonight in the pub.
If I wrote you a song, if I got every word perfectly weighted.
It's amazing. I think it's better than the Rydell one.
That's 100 times better.
Yeah, and lots of people, less people.
It's much more dramatic.
Yeah. I think this blew me socks off when I walked in and I saw this all lit up with the sun.
Yeah.
And then that open piece up there. It's amazing.
Is it maybe because I never knew?
Right, if you're going to do one thing on the Lakes 100, make sure it's the Cathedral Caves. That is mind-blowing. In the sunshine. We've actually only shown you one place today, and if we did only show you that one place, it'd be worth it. We'd quite happily go back to the campsite and just relax now, but got another one coming yet. So I think in the last clip I said we're on to the next location. We didn't go to another location. We didn't realise it was so late in the day. By the time we got back to the van, it was like 4 o'clock. We were going to do Town House, but I needed a poo and a beer, and I've lost my new cap that I bought a few days ago.
On Monday.
On Monday, yeah. So that's 45 quid down the Swanee. So we've come to Baysbrown campsite just outside of Langdale, and we're just going to chill out here tonight, have a couple of beers, have some food, get up in the morning, do a couple more bits, and then we should be finished.
So these boulders here in Langdale have carvings of artwork on from our ancestors that are about 6,000 years old. The camera doesn't really pick up the markings, so I can't really show you them, but yeah, if you come to Langdale, come and have a look. We must have walked past these about 1,000 times and never knew what they were.
We've come to our final destination on this road trip around the Lake District. And you know, you're probably all thinking, thank God for that. But this is an absolute blinder. We and I have been here many times for very, very good reason. So we have parked at the top of a mountain pass that leads from Great Langdale up towards Bleetarn. If you have watched old videos of ours, you might have seen me sleeping there in the van on my own years ago with our old dog Oscar. Now there's a really nice path from the top of that pass down to Bleetarn. It's a really, really good walk. Only a short one. And bizarrely, we've just been walking down it. 3 blokes walked towards us. One of them was the comedy legend Lee Mack. Bloody Lee Mack. 1% Club host.
We've just seen Lee Mack. I haven't washed my hair for a week and I'm carrying a poop.
So many different areas you can explore around this lake. You've got a little woodland to the right, road to the left, mountains surrounding it, and the amazing Langdale pikes in the distance, just commanding a view all the time. There's no better place to end the video than Bleetarn. It is absolutely gorgeous around here. It's one of our favourite places in the world. And
you can tell it's the end of a week by how rough we look. We have washed, just not my hair because Alan didn't bring the electric hookup and I'd have had frizzy hair for a whole week after washing it.
And the old cap's back because the new cap's gone. We've probably put too much in it. I know I've got lots and lots of footage. A lot of it's probably irrelevant, just memories for us really.
And we talk too much.
We do talk too much. You'll see in the next video doing something different, no doubt.
But yeah, just to say, I so recommend this.
100%.
We've seen things that we've heard of before but never been to, and we've seen things we've never heard of, haven't we? And they've just blew our socks off.
Buying the map, I think it's about a tenner. It gives you a reason to go to places that you either have been before and haven't seen something there, or go to new places. It's been a blessing for us, and we've been coming to Lake District for about 15 years, so 100% recommend it.
Yeah, so for now, so long, farewell, I'll read a sing goodbye.
See ya.
I've got the time.
Welcome to the Lakes 100.
We show you the benefit of driving around this beautiful
Welcome to the Lakes 100.
We show you the benefit of driving around this beautiful road trip in the summer. No. Welcome to the Lakes 100.
We're showing you the benefit of driving around the Lake District in summertime.
It's hard, isn't it?